In this mini lesson, we're going to be dividing fractions with unit fractions, meaning that the numerator has a 1 in both the dividend and in the divisor. So again, I wrote our keep change flip up at the top, and that's how we're going to be using our algorithm when we're not going to be using our models. So our first example is 1/2 divided by 1/4. So I have two models for you. I have one is the number line and the other is a area model. So if I go to 1/2, so let's pretend I only have half my line, and I want to group them into quarters, 1/4. A quarter is right here, okay? So if I have a quarter, this is one full quarter, okay? And this is two full quarters. So I have 2/4 and 1/2. If you think about it as money, if I have half a dollar and I want to divide them into quarters, so 50 cents divided into quarters, I have 2/4 that make my half of a dollar. Okay. So again, if I have an area model, I'm going to go ahead and shade 1/2 because again, that's my dividends. So that's what I have. And I'm going to break them into my fourths. So if I break them into my fourths, okay, I have now created 1, 2 fourths that are shaded out of my half. All right. Okay, and then if I use my keep change flip, again, I'm going to keep my dividend, change the operation of multiplication, and take the reciprocal or flip the divisor. And then if I multiply straight across, I have 1 times 4 and 2 times 1. So that is 4/2 or 2 in simplest form. So just like what I got on my number line and I got on my area model. All right. Okay, so example number 2. If I have 1/3 and I'm dividing it into ninths, okay, so here again I have my number line. I have my 1/3 marked. So if I write this into ninths, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ninths. Okay, so I have 9 ninths. So I want to break them into ninths and I want to figure out how many ninths fit into a third. So here is 1, 2, 3. So we have 3 1/9 and 1/3. Okay, if I use my area model, again, I'm going to shade what I have. And again, my dividend is always what I have. All right, and then this is what how I'm breaking it up into pieces. So here's my 1/3. So I'm going to break it into ninths. Okay, and again, I have my 1, 2, 3 ninths in my 1/3. All right. And then using my algorithm with my keep change flip, I'm going to keep my dividend, change my operation of multiplication, and take the reciprocal of my divisor, and then I'm going to multiply across. So 1 times 9 is 9, 3 times 1 is 3, and if I want to change that into a mixed number or a whole number, 3 goes into 9, 3 full times, just like I got on my area and my number line model.